Hi guys, you are welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to fry groundnut in a traditional way. The first thing that you will do when you want to fry your groundnut is to pick your groundnut so that you will ensure that there is no dirt or stone inside that groundnut. That is why you always pick it, to make sure there is no dirt or stone inside it. After picking it, pour it into a bucket that is filled with clean water or a bowl, so you can be able to wash the groundnut, and it will be clean. You don't need a soap or detergent to wash groundnut. What you need is just a clean water. When you get the clean water, make sure to use your hand. You can see the way my mom is using her hand to turn the groundnut inside the water so that the dirt that is on the groundnut can easily be washed. Then after using your hands to wash it, get a clean sieve and then sieve the groundnut and pour it into a sieve. This is traditional sieve. What we call it nkata in Igbo language. I don't know for other language. So you will have to pour it into this sieve so that it can be able to dry. Make sure you wash it properly. You can see how she's doing it, so that she will make sure that the groundnut has no dirt inside it. So after pouring it inside the sieve, after pouring the whole thing inside the sieve, then you get your salt. Try as much as possible to have salt beside you when you want to do this, because that's what you are going to be using to fry this groundnut. So this is how it's going to be. Then this is when the groundnut has been washed. You can see it's very neat. You can see how this groundnut is very neat. So you get your salt and sprinkle on the groundnut. Make sure the salt is not too much. But the reason why we are pouring salt on it is so that the groundnut will be sweet. Alright, so you sprinkle your salt inside it and then carry a lot more water and sprinkle on top of it. Then turn it, shake it very well, shake it so that the salt will be able to touch the whole groundnut. Then pour it in a different sieve so that you allow it to dry. You don't need to bring this in under the sun because you need the natural air to dry it. Remember, this is around 8:40 p.m. in the night that we are doing this. So we are going to be frying this same groundnut the next morning. In the next morning, you will see how this change is going to be. So this is the same groundnut the next morning. Right now this groundnut is dry, so I'm going to get this pan. I'm going to be using this traditional pan for frying the groundnut. I've cleaned the pan already, so I'm going to put it on the fire and then we'll start frying the groundnut. This is the first groundnut that I want to fry. You can see how dry the groundnut is. It's already very, very, very dry. And by the time we finish frying this groundnut, you will see that the color is not going to be like this again. Alright, so this is the first groundnut that I want to fry, and I also have the second one that I want to fry. That's the second one in the other basket. This is the second one that I want to fry. So I'm going to be taking you with me in this journey for you to know how to fry this groundnut. This is the spoon I'm going to be using for turning. Some people do use plate, but I don't want to use plate, so I'm going to be using spoon. Now this is my mom. She's trying to help me to light the firewood I'm going to use for frying the groundnut. I'm going to be using firewood for frying this groundnut. Some people use gas, but I'm going to be using firewood because I need that traditional taste. Now this particular sand, this is sand, normal sand, but we use this sand to fry the first one that we fried. So I'm going to be using this same sand again to fry this thing. Frying the groundnut now. Don't mind the environment. There are people that cooked here yesterday, so they have not tidied up the place. So that's why I had to prepare my own fire just beside it so that I'll be able to fry my groundnut. So let's go watch this video, and that's my mommy going up and down. Let's go. So guys, this is how you keep turning the groundnut. There is a way that you must turn it. If you don't turn it this way that I'm doing it, you will open the groundnut, like you break the groundnut, and I don't want that. So that's why I keep turning it in that way or pattern. And you must not hit the spoon on the groundnut. You just make sure to carry it from the bottom, and then you keep turning it, and that way you'll be able to get the whole thing. are going to be frying it. So exactly how you are going to be frying it. This is how you will continue turning the groundnut. After turning the groundnut, you just leave it for some time, just for some minutes, so that the fire will be able to touch the ones that you have turned. And then after some minutes again, you turn it. That's how you continue to turn it. But you must make sure that the fire is not too hot, because once it's very, very hot, your groundnut may burn. So you have to be very careful when you are doing this. So once you are turning it, you'll be touching it to know when the groundnut is already done. This, if from the look only, you will notice that the groundnut is looking fresh in the eye, so it's not yet done. When the thing is done, you'll be seeing that brownish crispy color on it. So this is me also turning and turning and turning it. This is what I kept doing until the groundnut is ready. So let's keep watching and see for yourself. If you have any questions at all, or if you don't understand anything, you can just drop it on the comment section. Ask me your questions, I will answer your questions. Please do well to give this video a like, share this video, and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And also let me know other videos that you would want me to drop. Let me know the videos or the content that you're enjoying on my channel, and I'll do well to do more of those content. Okay, so this is just me waiting for the groundnut to get hot. And oh, that is my mommy moving. She just decided to come down and help me. When you notice that your fire is too hot, get small water here. You can see what my mommy is doing. She's using that water. We open the tip of the cover of the can. So whenever the fire is too hot, we'll use the water to pour on the fire so that it can reduce the fire. Okay, so my mommy decided to help me. I decided to dance. I cannot come and kill myself. So this is me. So this is my mommy frying the groundnut while I was busy at the other side arranging the popcorn, because we want to fry popcorn too. So I was just trying to arrange the popcorn while my mommy is already helping me frying the groundnut. So can you see that color? The color is not the same with the other color. It's not having this brownish kind of color. It's showing that yes, it's getting done. So this is what you continue. This is my mommy trying to check if the groundnut is done or if it's not done. But no matter what you are doing, make sure that you don't just leave your groundnut like that, especially if you are frying it for the very first time, that you're not very used to frying groundnut, that you have not been frying groundnut so much. Make sure you keep turning it and turning it, and you keep looking at it to check if it's done, so that it will not burn. Okay, so let me just allow you to watch this video and enjoy yourself. Just keep turning it, keep turning it, keep turning it, keep turning it. And then this is almost done. Almost done. In fact, it's done already. So for you to know if the thing is already done, what will you do? For you to know if it's already done, what you will do is you will bring out one. Once it has browned, I don't know if you can see it, guys. Once it has browned like this, you know that it's ready. So I'm going to bring this down now. I'm going to bring it down now. This is actually how it looks. Once your groundnut is done, just bring it down. Get an empty sieve, pour it inside that sieve, but make sure you put trim pan before you put that sieve. Just put your sieve on that trim pan. You can see how I'm doing it. Then try to shake it so that the sand will separate from the groundnut itself. You can see how the sand is pouring inside the trim pan. Why am I doing this? Is because we are going to use this particular hot sand now to fry the second batch of groundnut that we want to fry. So make sure you put train pan under it so that it will not dirty the environment too. Put train pan under it and then try to sieve it out. Once you sieve the first batch, pour it in a different basket or sieve and then do it again. This is how you continue doing it until you make sure that you have removed all the sand inside that groundnut. Make sure that there's no sand inside that groundnut. So you can see we pouring this groundnut inside this sieve so that it will be cold. If you pour this same groundnut that is very hot like this inside train pan or iron something, it may burn more. So that's why I say it's better you pour it inside the sieve. That way it will be soft. And this is the second batch of the groundnut that we want to fry. So this is what you will do. The way I did the first type, that is the same way you will also do this second batch. You keep turning, you keep turning, you keep turning, you keep turning and frying and frying and frying until you get this. And this is the full groundnut ready for eating. So guys, this is the popcorn that I want to fry. I just finished frying the groundnut now and I'm going to start frying the popcorn. The only thing you need for the popcorn is salt. So let me show you how the salt is. For this popcorn, I'm going to be using salt for frying this popcorn. There are people that use sugar and butter for frying popcorn. But this particular popcorn, I'm going to be using salt because the people that are going to buy this thing, they are going to be using it for eating the groundnut. And most people don't like eating sugar, doesn't like eating sugar rather, and that is why we normally use salt for frying this popcorn. And that's just the only thing that you need for frying this popcorn. The reason why this popcorn is looking like this is because we have used it to fry under popcorn before, and this is the popcorn is done. So this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe, and please drop your own comment. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up again and again. Thank you very much and see you in my next video. I love you. Bye bye.